Today, I'm excited to introduce Pinkfish Guardian. Everybody is talking about how easy it is to create a workflow, and they're right. You can describe a workflow and manifest it into existence. But what's really hard is maintaining that workflow over time. Maybe an API will break. Maybe a connection that you're using is no longer valid. Maybe the token expired. These are all reasons that a workflow may stop running, and you could be unaware of it. Pinkfish Guardian was built to solve this problem. Behind the scenes, it continuously monitors your workflow as it runs. It observes the error logs. It observes the connectivity logs. If there's a problem, it surfaces it to you and gives you a path to fix it, either automatically if it can, or the steps to fix it manually if it requires human intervention. This is why we built Guardian, to make maintaining workflows over time really simple. Let's have a look.
Here you can see an invoice processing workflow that I've had running for a number of days here. And you can see that I have a number of successful runs and then some failed runs in here. And the reason that we have a failure here is because we have an invoice which is not in the expected format. The expected format is a CSV, and somebody has dropped in a PNG into the directory, into the S3 directory where we pick up those invoices. But luckily we've got Guardian, and Guardian has surfaced an error message here that says, hey, it noticed that we've had some errors on the trigger that was running this workflow, and has surfaced them to us and said, hey, there's an error, let's review it. So I'm going to jump into the Guardian fix-it interface, and it'll tell me exactly what the error is. It says that the ping is missing the required headers, of course, because it's not a CSV. And I'll click how to fix it and start a new analysis. And now Guardian agent is going to be reviewing all of the recent runs and the code and the chat that we had with the agent, so it can understand what the objective of the workflow was. And then it will propose a fix to us. So let's let it work here and see what it proposes. Okay, it finished with its analysis, and as you can see here, it's telling me exactly what happened, is that usually we have CSVs, and now we have a graphic in there, and it's not working. And on the right here, it's proposed a fix. It's written a prompt that it is proposing that we send to the coding agent so that it can repair the workflow. And it's asking me here in the chat if I would like to fix this in the workflow builder. So I'm just going to say yes, we want to fix this. So now Guardian agent is going to be sending that prompt to the workflow, and it's going to fix the issue. So let's wait for that to resolve. Okay, so the Guardian agent has finished communicating with the coding agent and has finished its work. So I'm going to pop back over here to the editor, and I think I'll just refresh so we get a fresh slate there. And now I'm going to run the workflow again from this endpoint, and we'll see if it finishes successfully. And there we go. It has repaired the workflow. We're back in action. And as you can see here, this was the conversation that the Guardian agent had with the coding agent. So they had a little back and forth here. And you can see it says, yeah, Guardian agent said, hey, Ben has reviewed the workflow errors and wants to change the behavior. And then the coding agent responded, updated the workflow, and we are back in action. And as you can see, now our Guardian notifications are clear.
And that's Guardian for you. It can save you a lot of work and a lot of headache. You can be confident that your workflows are going to be running perfectly over time.